Hey, what's up, everybody? Big Mike back here for Wrestling Rants and Reviews. This is my Hardcore Justice pay-per-view predictions and more. We'll get to why it's more at the end. And probably going to be a pretty quick video overall. Maybe not. It depends how much I start to ramble. But, well, let's get to it anyway, shall we? All right. First match, we got Rosita and Sarita versus Tara and Miss Tessmacher for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. I know Tara and Miss Tessmacher are really new to be holding on to these titles, but I think they're going to end tonight. I think their reign's going to end early, and I think you're going to see Rosita and Sarita pick up the titles. Now, this is just because of me. I like to overbook, or be the booker, and see the big picture. And I think Rosita and Sarita are going to become the Knockout Champions again, just because it's Hardcore Justice, and I don't know. I don't know if there's any rules or what to these matches, but it'll be hook and by crook. They'll definitely cheat their way into the victory. And I also am going to jump to the next tag team championship match right away. Mexican America over Beer Money as well. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going with Rosita and Sarita for victories, or for the titles. Because I think Mexican America is going to come out with the championships as well. And that'll give the whole stable titles, and it'll make them that much stronger and whatever. It'll make them a faction to be reckoned with. And who knows, in 60 days, Chavo Guerrero might be around, and if he decides to join, he might go for the X Division title, make Mexican America that much stronger, yada, yada, yada. I'm just looking at the big picture here. That's what I always tend to do. 9 times out of 10, I'm not right. But then again, sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's more 50-50 I'm right. But I like to look at the bigger picture and be the booker, or the guest booker. So yeah, Mexican America over Beer Money, and Rosita and Sarita over Tara and Tessmacher. Bully Ray versus Mr. Anderson. I really don't understand this match, because you should never let a faction fight each other, especially on pay-per-view. Because a faction is supposed to be strong no matter what. And considering Anderson's only been there like 2 weeks, why is there already turmoil in the group? That's just the bad booking on TNA. You're good, you're bad. You're face, you're heel, It's just, their booking's fucked that way. But whatever. I'm going to say Mr. Anderson over Bully Ray. Bound for Glory series match. The Pope and Devon. I'm going to say the Pope over Devon. There's going to be some sort of interference, I think, either by Devon's wife or his kids. And De Niro's going to take advantage of it. And that's how he's going to get the victory. Next is another Bound for Glory series match. RVD versus Crimson. I think they're going to continue Crimson being undefeated. I don't know why. You can lose and still be a monster. He's not even a monster, really. He's just a jacked up dude with some good talent for a young guy. But I think they're going to let him win. It'll be Crimson over RVD. Maybe we'll see RVD turn heel. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, Knockouts title match. We got Winter with Angelina Love over versus Mickie James. This isn't really a Torat. It can go either way. Mickie James, winner. I don't know. Because you got Winner and you got Angelina Love in her corner. I don't know. I'm going to go with Mickie James. Let's just go with Mickie. I have a feeling it could be Winter, but I'm going to go with Mickie James, though. Mickie James it is. 6-man tag team match. We got Fortune versus Immortal. Immortal is Steiner, Abyss, and Gunner versus Daniels, Kazarian, and AJ. Hands down on paper, Fortune should win. But then again, they're pushing Gunner like crazy. So they may give the victory to Gunner just to keep him looking strong. But I'm going to go with Fortune. Yeah, I'm going to go with Fortune over Immortal. I wouldn't be surprised if Gunner was the one who got the victory, though. But I'm going to go with Fortune. But then again, I've been thinking Daniels is going to turn on AJ. So, yada, yada. I don't know. I'm still going with Fortune. Whatever. Like I said, I wanted to make these quick, but I overanalyze shit. You know. X Division Championship: Austin Aries versus Brian Kendrick versus Alex Shelley. Kendrick, I want him to remain the champion just because he's just won the title. And I can see Austin Aries and Alex Shelley continuing a feud after this. So I'm going to say Brian Kendrick's going to win. If he doesn't win, then it'll be Austin Aries. But, yeah, I'm going to go Brian Kendrick. Tag Team Championships, already mentioned, Mexican America over beer money. And we got Kurt Angle versus Sting. There's one more pay-per-view before Bound for Glory, which is No Surrender. But knowing that, I think Sting will win. Angle will get some sort of deserving rematch at No Surrender, and it'll be some sort of gimmick match. So yeah, I'm gonna go Sting. Sting's gonna win over Kurt Angle. Yeah. Then Kurt Angle will have the belt come No Surrender, and then he can hold it going into Bound for Glory. I know Bound for Glory is in Philly. It's not Pittsburgh where he's from, but you know, if Kurt Angle had the title going into Bound for Glory, could be better for ticket sales, etc. So, just because he's from that home area. So those are my predictions for tonight's pay-per-view, the Hardcore Justice. And here comes the N More. The N More is This Day in Wrestling History for August the 7th. I know in the last couple of days it seems like I've kind of been slacking on them and just throwing them in there with other videos. But I'm not going to make a video for it to be 2 minutes long because there's really not a lot going on for these days in wrestling history. So This Day in Wrestling History is for August 7th. And we got a couple pieces of trivia here. Useless knowledge, as I like to call it. And it's mostly to do with the tournaments over in New Japan. So anyways, let's get to it. 1993, Tatsumi Fujinami wins the New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax Tournament, defeating Hiroshi Hase in the final. A year later, in 1994, Masahiro Chono wins the NJPW New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax Tournament, defeating Power Warrior in the final. 2009, Shuji Kondo wins the All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior League, defeating Super Crazy in the final. Title changes. And there was no events today. The title changes. We see Dan and Dr. Bill Miller defeat Gorilla Monsoon and Bill Watts to win the WWF United States Tag Team titles. 1973, Fritz Von Erich defeats Missouri Mauler to win the World Class Championship Wrestling American Heavyweight title. 1987, Steve and Sean Simpson defeat Frankie Lancaster and Eric Embry to win the WCCW World Tag Team titles. 2001 on SmackDown, DDP and Chris Kanyon defeat the APA to win the WWF Tag Team title. Also, the Brothers of Destruction defeat the Natural Born Thrillers, Sean O'Hare and Mark Jindrak, to win the WCW Tag Team titles. Ron Killing's debut or defeat in 2002, Ken Shamrock to win the NWA World title. Also, Low Key defeats AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn in a three-way dance to win the TNA X Division title. 2004, the Rottweilers, Ricky Reyes and Rocky Romero defeat the Second City Saints, CM Punk and Colt Cabana to win the ROH Tag Team titles. And that's it, folks. That's it. That's your day in wrestling history. Those are my Hardcore Justice pay-per-view predictions. I am Big Mike, and that's that.